The Methodist Church by Grace Mount. In the 18th century, there was John Wesley. He decided that the Church of England needed to be reformed, so he was going to do it. This later resulted in the World Methodist Council. Their cultural beliefs were, we are blessed and we are to be a blessing, meaning love God by loving your neighbor. In the church rulebook, the government is written to go Reverend, then to administration authority, and finally key lay leader. But truly that's not how it goes. If the Reverend says, I have a great idea, but the key lay leader says, yeah, no, that's not going to happen, then that idea isn't going to happen. If the members of the church are happy, then all is good. But if the members decide they no longer like the Reverend, then simply a Reverend gets voted out and replaced. On a lighter note, England currently has the highest number of people practicing Methodism. But worldwide, there are more than 12 million members. Isn't that insane?
You know what else is insane? All worship in the UMC is sung out of the same book of worship. There are also 5 other books in their services: the Bible, theological writings, UMH Book of Discipline, commentaries of the Bible, and Wesley's quadrantals.
At Methodist churches, communion is celebrated. It is celebrated at least once a month, also during special days during the Holy Week, and on Easter Sunday. Methodists take communion in the form of bread and wine, believing the sacramental presence is at the table. The only other sacrament that Methodists have is baptism. Why so few sacraments? Well, because things such as marriage aren't considered a sacrament. Women can do many things in the church, as a matter of fact, just as much as men. Since 2006, women were allowed to be bishops, and that is the highest office that you can hold. Overall, Methodists help anyone who needs help, because it all comes back to their main beliefs of love everyone as your neighbor, because your neighbor is God. I found it most interesting how the church disagrees about gay and lesbian marriage. They disagree so much that the Methodist Church actually has a chance of splitting, which I think is crazy, but at the same time I see both views.